Florence throughout the ages has been a center for learning, with scholars flocking here from around the world to live, study, and teach. The city's credentials as a preeminent European educational hub were solidified by its selection in 1972 as the location for the European University Institute. Scattered across the hillsides on the outskirts of Florence, the Institute hosts researchers and faculty from some 6 countries. The European University Institute focuses on doctoral and postdoctoral studies in social sciences. The location in a beautiful part of Florence aids its educational mission, says the president.
If you take young people who are coming to do 4 or 5 years doctoral studies or coming for 1 or 2 years to do postdoctoral studies, in a way we have to create an environment which allows la vita contemplativa. And it's hard for me to imagine a better place that would give the conditions for that kind of vita contemplativa than a place like Florence. I find it just the right kind of mix of cosmopolitanism, cultural centrality and importance, and detachment, beauty, serenity that you want for this kind of institution.
Meanwhile, New York University has found a serene hilltop site of its own. NYU was bequeathed a picturesque villa and grounds 20 years ago upon the death of its last occupant. Left in the university's care, along with the property, was a treasure trove of historical items, which are now being showcased in a museum on site and carefully preserved by graduate students in the university's conservatory program. Hosting approximately 350 students a semester, mostly undergraduates, Florence is NYU's second largest study-away site after London.
It's an ideal place to learn both on campus and in Florence, because Florence itself as a city becomes their classroom. Unlike studying art history in New York, looking at images of art on a screen, they're able to go downtown with their professors and stand before works of art and study them. Equally, it's a community rich in, because of the presence of the European University Institute and the University of Florence, rich in social science resources.
Other U.S. universities present in Florence include the Ivy League universities of Stanford and Harvard. One of the newest arrivals to Florence's academic culture comes from the East, however. China's Tongji University inaugurated a campus in Florence in March 2014 that will serve as an academic support unit of the Shanghai-Florence Sino-Italian Design Exchange Center, which opened at the same time. What the Chinese students and academics will discover, as their American colleagues did before them, is what Florence officials confidently say is a complete educational experience. It's one that offers cultural richness as well as the opportunity to collaborate with the existing network of educational establishments, such as the University of Florence, one of the largest institutions of research and higher education in Italy.
Qui c'è una popolazione di giovani che viene a studiare e a perfezionarsi. Abbiamo più di 40 università americane, abbiamo università francesi, abbiamo l'Istituto Universitario Europeo e un'università con più di 60.000 studenti. Dunque tanti giovani che possono rappresentare una opportunità di investimento con talenti e professionalità nuove.